Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel.
Today we have Cameron,
It's Marissa.
and this is our third
Third
podcast
podcast.
for AP seminar.
Back at it again.
Yep, third time's a charm.
It is.
And this time we are reading a book. The first time we read Schindler's List.
Then we read Eleanor and Park.
Yeah, that was the best in my opinion. I really liked Eleanor and Park.
I did really enjoy that book.
This one's a second. And then I have Schindler's List
At the bottom.
I wasn't a fan of Schindler's List. It was
No.
very confusing and out of my comfort zone.
Definitely.
And I know Adam Payne is watching this.
And just know.
And I love my comfort zone, is what I've learned.
I also love my comfort zone. I feel like our viewers are really going to enjoy this book. I feel like this is a serious book that should be talked about more often, I think.
And it's definitely PG-13.
It's actually
maybe
probably
rated
older
R.
than us, yeah.
Or isn't like PG-17 a thing?
I think so.
We're only 16.
We're not 17.
But you know,
we know what? We turned 17 this year.
Our teacher picked the book for
Our teacher picked this book.
So it's really not our fault.
You know, we can dive right in.
No, we can. But our book is called Girl Interrupted.
Girl Interrupted is a memoir written by...
What's a memoir?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. It's basically just an autobiography, like a historical autobiography.
Oh, okay. So it's like her? It's her story?
It's her story.
Okay.
Our author is Susanna Kaysen.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of her?
No, I haven't.
Well, you'll learn more about her story.
I'm ready.
Well, this book is set in the 1960s. And during this book, you jump between the past and the present, so I feel like it's like a neat way to write a book.
Schindler's List.
Yeah, it's similar to Schindler's List. Susanna starts the book by seeing this therapist for the first time in 1963, and she was only 18 years old.
18?
Yeah. Immediately after having a conversation with her therapist, he recommends that she needs a rest.
So, as she agrees, he sends her to a psychiatric hospital for what he says is only going to be a couple of weeks.
Was it a couple of weeks?
Guess we'll find out.
Susanna details her first intense experiences at the facility. One girl named Polly had set herself on fire. Yeah. And another girl she knew named Lisa, she runs away quite often, but they always bring her back. And once, Susanna had a visitor by the name of Jim Watson.
So is this hospital kind of like a prison?
Similar in a way.
Like a prison hospital?
Yes.
Interesting. I didn't know that. Okay, so he offered her to get out of the facility as he believed it was not safe for her to stay. Because I wouldn't think it was safe either.
Me neither.
That would be scary.
Jim was smart in sort of way.
Yeah. So Susanna, however, she declined and she thought she should stay. Susanna details a story about Georgina and Wade.
Wade, he believed that his father was in the CIA.
What is that?
Something.
We'll find out. We're gonna find out. We'll find out later. If I had to guess, what do you think? Like, if you had to guess, I would think
it's certified like something. I don't know it off the top of my head.
Certified.
I'm not sure.
I remember reading about it.
Me as well, but I don't remember the exact definition.
No, because I definitely.
Oh, it's the civilian.
Foreign intelligence? No, I don't remember reading about that at all.
Actually. Oh, it's the Central Intelligence Agency.
I don't remember reading that at all. A CIA?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like they work for the government and stuff.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it's they were established in 1947 in Virginia.
Interesting. I wonder where this book takes place.
I'm not sure.
Did they ever say that?
I don't recall it. Maybe it's in our notes.
Maybe.
Well,
I don't know.
You know, Wade believed his father was in the CIA, you know, the Central Intelligence Agency, and, you know, he thought he had a thrilling life. He often told other patients about this. These three were close friends, you know, Wade, Georgina, and Susanna. And they often hung out. They were making caramels together when Georgina accidentally spilled hot sugar onto Susanna's hand. Susanna screamed, but Georgina did not even make a noise. This stuck with Susanna for life. The nurses noted that Wade continues telling and believing the CIA story.
Wow. That hurt.
Yeah. I bet.
So, a patient named Daisy came during this holiday season. Coming before Thanksgiving began and after Christmas was over. Daisy liked laxatives and chicken. She liked laxatives because she basically had body dysmorphia and she wanted to stay skinny. And the way she thought about that was taking laxatives.
Skinny legend!
Basically, she took laxatives so the food would digest and come out. So she didn't. I mean, I've never heard of that tactic, but
Hey,
I guess
there's a will, there's a way.
So she liked laxatives and chicken. Lisa was determined to see the inside of Daisy's room.
So, Lisa complained to the nurse, and she complained about her stomach hurting and that she needed laxatives. After offering the laxatives to Daisy, Lisa went into her room to see it full of chicken for her to eat. Months after Daisy left the facility, the nurse reported that Daisy committed suicide.
Susanna details her experience with suicidal thoughts. She detached from living, which includes imagining her death. Susanna called her boyfriend and told him she was going to kill herself.
She took her fifth aspirin, which is enough to kill you, before, she realized she made a mistake. She went to get milk, forgetting that her mother had asked her to do this before. Susanna's boyfriend called her mother to inform her of what Susanna said.
So, on the way to get milk, she really began to cry and she felt compassion for herself. So, ultimately, her stomach was pumped and she was saved. She left Johnny, her boyfriend, and began to see her English teacher. Since then, Susanna had become vegetarian because she associated suicide with meat. She passed out on the meat counter in the store when getting the milk. She has not been able to eat meat since.
Recalling what her therapist has said a long time ago, that, the one that sent her to the facility, Susanna swears their conversation was only 20 minutes long before he decided to send her there. The therapist insisted she only needed a few weeks of rest, but ended up becoming 2 years.
2 years?
2 whole
A
years.
week to 2 years?
Yeah.
What year? The 1960s?
1963 was the year she went in.
She was 18. So she was there from
She was
18 to 20.
Yeah. She agreed she needed a rest, but she was unaware that the doctor meant a psychiatric hospital.
So, because she was 18, Susanna had to sign herself in. They threatened a court order against her if she didn't. But now she knows that couldn't have happened. Susanna would see things when looking at certain patterns. She would also not see any meaning behind someone's face. She was aware of this and her misperceptions.
Bruh.
You disrupt my podcast, Carson Michael Riley.
Carson Michael Riley, when we catch you, Carson Michael Riley. When we catch you. When we catch you.
Forever. You don't have to be afraid.
No escape from the storm inside.
We can work this out together.
I can't control the current.
We'll reverse the storm you